Hey guys, it's 1:37 in the morning and I just wrapped a photo shoot for a project that I've been working on. So I'm a little bit tired, but I thought it'd be a good idea to do a video blog. I'm not quite sure if I will feel that way in the morning, but here we are, so I'm just going to kind of go with it. I just wanted to say, first of all, thanks to everyone who's emailed me stories and emails of support since I came back to blogging. I really, really appreciate you guys for sharing your stories, whether it be about relationships or breakups or family things. I just really appreciate the fact that everyone's willing to open themselves up when you don't really know me that well and you just see me on the internet. But I love getting them. I love getting emails. It makes me happy when I open up my inbox and I see someone's name there, and I know that they are sharing a story with me. It makes me really excited to know that you guys are taking your time out to check in on me and to share with me as well. I get kind of sad because I feel like I can't respond to everybody quick enough. And that's a little bit hard for me, but life is so busy, and I know that we all understand that. We're all struggling and trying to get on top of things, and the last couple of weeks for me has been a whirlwind of events, such a roller coaster in so many ways, good and bad. But I feel like I'm kind of coming out the other end of it now, and I'm really excited. I've been really busy lately working on photo shoots, video shoots, working my day job, taking care of the kids, getting somewhat organized, and lunch dates with friends, trying to catch up with people, coffee dates with new friends, and meeting people and client meetings. So I feel like I'm always going, and I never really have a time that just is for me. But I wouldn't have it in either way. I'm really excited about where things are going, and I really appreciate you guys sharing with me kind of what you're up to and what you're doing in your lives. It makes me happy to see the good things that are going on with all of my friends online and in real life as well. I did want to take this time to just answer a few questions that I get a lot of via emails. I thought it'd be easier just to kind of wrap everything up in one video rather than 50 emails. And that was the first question that I get is usually about my photography and how I balance kids and photography and life and jobs. And I would just like to say, not very well. I am not that organized, and I really never have been. Um, I do very well when I am highly structured. So I'm just getting back to that. I've got calendars for kids events, calendars for social events, photo shoots, work schedule. I'm really trying as well, so I can't be very much help there. But if you guys have tips or techniques, you can send that to me as well on how to get kids in routines and staying structured. I think being a single mom, sometimes we just kind of have to figure it out ourselves. But I really enjoy the sharing aspect that everybody is involved in, just with giving me tips and advice on you know trying new things and seeing what works for me. As far as photography goes as well, people ask me a lot of times what camera I use, and I use the Canon 5D Mark II. I always say it that way too. It's really funny, like it's all official. But I really, really love this camera. I had a Rebel XTI when I first started doing photos, and then I switched to a 50D, and I loved both of them. So definitely, I'm a Canon girl at heart. Sorry, Nikon people, you guys have good cameras too. I'm not really technical when it comes to the cameras. So as far as which camera is better than the other, I'm not the best person to ask when it comes to that. I really like the photos that my camera takes, and that's really all that matters to me. And then the other question that I get about photography is if I use Photoshop and how often. Yes, I use Photoshop. I adore Photoshop. I love it. You will rarely see a photo of myself posted online that is not Photoshopped. And I really enjoy the artistic side of photography, taking something that looks like one thing and changing it to something else, and just playing with the possibilities. I really like manipulating my photos to be just as I imagine them. So I really appreciate all that Photoshop does in that aspect. I'm not formally trained. I just spend a lot of time online and researching things and watching YouTube and punching buttons. So I just recommend practicing, taking your camera out and just playing with different buttons in Photoshop until you're comfortable with it, and then they'll just change the software anyway, and you'll just have to learn it again. But yeah, so I definitely like Photoshop. The last question that I get quite a bit of emails about is my health. Being diagnosed with fibromyalgia a year and a half ago was pretty tricky for me. It was a hard experience for me to go through. I had a lot of sadness when I was diagnosed. I blogged about it, talked about it, cried about it. But I come to realize that it was a blessing because I was able to really figure out what was going on. At that time, I changed my diet and was really able to manage things well. So, for those of you who've asked me ways to manage fibromyalgia and dealing with that, I just say start with your diet first and foremost. I didn't drink caffeine. I started not drinking caffeine. I didn't eat red meat, limited my sugar intake, and just really focused on staying active. And I didn't drink alcohol or anything like that, no smoking. And then over this last summer, I was doing pretty well, and then over the last summer, with all the life changes that came my way, the priority of my health just wasn't there. I did not put my health a priority at all, and I definitely could tell the effects of that. Just adjusting to a new relationship and trying to get kids situated and lifestyle changes and just adjusting to everything that had gone on emotionally and physically. I just was not eating well, not taking care of myself, and I definitely could tell that that was affecting my health. Just in the last month, I had more drastic changes happen. Some I didn't understand, and others I've definitely come to understand more so lately. And I was able to really make some good choices and start living in the way that I really wanted to. And my health was definitely up on the list of things to change. So I have started not eating meat again, and I don't drink caffeine, and I limit my sugar intake, minus the Starbucks cupcakes next door to my work. They are the devil and heaven all in one little mini cupcake. I love them. And I don't drink alcohol, no coffee. I say I go to coffee a lot, it's just easier to say, but I actually get herbal tea when I go. And I really, really appreciate all the emails that people have sent with resources and links and shared with me ways to help with fibromyalgia symptoms and things like that. I also have started Pilates. That's been really good with the stiffness in my body and just even emotionally. It's such a great release to be able to overcome the physical ailments in your body and just feel well so that you can be productive and be good. And I really just want to say thank you to everyone who has given me a shoulder to lean on these last couple of months. Even the last year, I've had amazing people come into my life at just the right times and help me through the things that needed to be, that I needed them for at the time. And some of them have left and some of them stayed around. And I just really appreciate just everything that's happened and everybody sharing and all the advice that's been given to me. We all make some crazy mistakes and we all make really good decisions at times, and it's really good to know that you've got people that stick around for that and watch you go through all of it and are still standing at the end of it. So I'm really looking forward to this next year and all the things that I think are going to come my way. I have had a lot of opportunities that have come up lately with my photography that I'm pretty excited about. And I'm just trying to keep up with that, as I know all of you are in your lives and the things that you're doing. So keep sharing, keep commenting, keep sending me emails. I love getting them. I will respond back with any answers that I have. And if you have any tips on being a single mom and just adjusting to that life, I would love to welcome it and I will share as well. So I hope you guys are having a good night. Hopefully you're in bed like I should be. And I hope to see you around my blog more soon. Bye.